Young shows how worried he is upon hearing that she got into an accident. Because of this, Hongju tells him to stop flirting with her. It's time for Hongju to get a CT scan, but she can't stop thinking about what just happened. Since the CT scan shows that everything is fine, Hongju can be discharged from the hospital. As they are leaving the hospital, Hongju asks about Hyeji, who has just arrived. She then asks him, "Did you have fun with Hyeji yesterday?" She continues by saying that Young should feel honored, as many guys like Hyeji. When Young tries to explain his relationship with Hyeji, people start coming in. This makes Hongju stay close to Young. As she looks at him, she remembers everything that happens between them. She calls herself crazy for thinking about it, while Young is simply happy to be with her. Together with Young, they return home. On the way, Young mentions their old memories, but Hongju doesn't want to talk about it because it is related to Junho. So after they miss the last bus, they need to walk to the terminal. While fixing his shoes, Young falls into the gutter, and Hongju, who sees him, laughs. Trying to help him, Hongju follows Young, which makes him angry, and he calls her dumb. While trying to find a way to get out, Young suddenly gets scared by a bug and ends up hugging Hongju. Embarrassed, he tries to change the subject. It looks like not only Young remembers those memories, but also Hongju, because her heart beats faster when Young slept beside her. Arriving home, while climbing the stairs, Hongju loses her balance, and thanks to Young, who quickly saves her, she doesn't fall. Inside her house, Hongju is checking and questioning her feelings towards Young, who acts differently toward her. However, things get intense between them after they hang out with Hyeji and Sang-il, who are worried about Hongju. Young decides to carry Hongju to avoid repeating the same thing. Hongju thanks him for helping her, but she puts a line between them by telling him that they are not so close friends. Nevertheless, Young keeps pursuing his feelings towards her until he helps carry her to her bed and turns off the light. This makes Hongju confused, especially when Young suddenly comes closer to her, as if trying to kiss her. The next morning, things are awkward. However, Young is able to change the situation and make Hongju comfortable around him again. He invites her to have breakfast with him. It looks like Hongju is going to ask him to work with her. However, Young tells her, "Does your salary add up to 10 billion won over 10 years? I don't handle anything less than 10 billion won." Hearing that, Hongju is speechless and tells him that he is amazing. She also notes that Young has never changed. He is still like a smart preschooler without any humanity. When Hongju goes out of the house, she meets Junho, who has come to see her because he is worried about her. It seems Junho is trying to get back with Hongju, but she keeps rejecting him. When Hongju wants to leave, he stops her and says, "You said you would never change." Since Hongju knows that Young is watching them, she doesn't want to talk any further with Junho and goes back to her house. When Young wants to help her, she quickly tells him to stay away. This is because she wants to be alone, feeling embarrassed that Young keeps witnessing her ruined romance. Seeing her looking devastated, Young approaches her and expresses how he is actually happy that her romance is ruined, especially since he has also been serious about her, both now and 10 years ago. Young is happy after he confesses his feelings. On the other hand, Junho feels lost and questions whether love changes or if it's the people who change. He then decides to put everything back to how it was, hoping that he and Hongju can return to their previous relationship. Stay tuned for the next episode, as Young will make a strong confession to Hongju. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.